let's continue with Venus, because she's really very, very important. And let's look at this formation again. I have been transgressing a little bit about Thailand and the need for brothels around military bases. And you see here something like a basket. Can you see it? Here's the bottom, the top. There's the bottom. And then you have what stabilizes this basket, or it's like a cradle or anything of that nature. Here you have this 120-degree angle from Pluto to Mars. And here you have this not quite 120-degree angle A to Jupiter, to Neptune. That is very, very beautiful and empowering. There's so much, like, really cosmic love. This all-embracing compassion is possible with this formation. And then another from Venus goes to Jupiter, who is in connection with the this is actually the point also of our ancestors, where we're coming into the world. Here, the Imomköli. I've explained that point before. So here, Venus and Pluto are delivering us with the help of Neptune and Mars, a beautiful cradle in which we can find some protection and some solace. Solace? I don't know if this is the right word. And yeah, what am I missing? Anyway, what is happening right now, whether it is here in Hawaii, and for me it's also very much in my most personal life, it's kind of very groundbreaking. And please keep it cool, because the tension is rising all over the world. And as I have posted this other video from this gentleman that I've never heard before, the tension will be dissolved by the beginning of next week. But right now, I also want you to be very aware of what is happening with these public hearings about the TMT, and that again, people are stepping up and say, only over my dead body. I'm ready to put down my life in order to stop what is happening here. And for all the modern people all over the world who have no clue of what actually happens in the most remote landmass of the whole planet, this little Hawaii is so important, in the middle of the Pacific, that people don't know that this telescope that is supposed to be built on the tallest mountain of the Earth from sea level. It's really the tallest mountain. If you see photos of it, you think it's almost like flat. No. It's very, 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 very high. That's why they want to have it for the telescope. But right underneath, you have a huge area. It's called Pohakuloa. Pohaku means rock, stone, and loa means great, big. And there is a military base. And this military base is, as Hank Fergestrom, who recently passed at a very, very auspicious, wonderful day, passed over, has remarked that the main military activity will gradually move from Oahu, from Pearl Harbor, to the Big Island with the rising of the sea level. So what we can expect here in Hawaii to be one of the most aggressive military bases in the whole Pacific. So the question of this telescope being set on top of the mountain as even kind of a Star War facility has to be understood with secret underground buildings on this mountain from Pohakuloa. There is a connection. Military is involved in this 30-meter telescope plan. Please understand this. This is not some fabulous scientific endeavor. This is built for Star Wars. And it makes Hawaii the prime target in the Pacific. Please, please understand that. That's why I'm making these videos, so that you see anybody who is interested in astrology can go back and see all the new moon and full moon videos I made since about more than a year, I think 2 years now, for each full moon and each new moon, and see a special pattern here in Hawaii. See, we are at the same latitude as the pyramids in Egypt. Don't forget that. Okay, I think this was a little transgressing from what astrology actually is, but please keep in mind that before we as the human species are starting to pollute even outer space, which is happening, yeah, with our stupidity and our poisons, that the stars are telling us, whether as individuals, whether as a peoples, groups, nations, how to navigate through life, how to value each other, how to understand the completely unique role of each human being on this planet, which we can read in our individual charts. And then when we're able to read in our individual charts, then we see the real beauty of every individual, because we see what this person is bringing to the table. Before, we are looking at how the person looks like, what kind of skin color, what kind of age, what kind of dress, what kind of teeth, da 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 da. So that's why I love astrology, even though what we have here in Europe, America is, I have to say it again, it's bastardized. It is deliberately partially falsified, so that it looks like we are selling snake oil, and we are charlatans, and we don't know what we're doing, and we're superstitious. But that may be changing in the near future. Thank you very much so far. If I have more ideas, I will add on to.